All right, ladies and gentlemen, to have more life in me, I'm trying to reflect on this video. This is me, your boy, the man, NJ2TheCity with the number 2 in TL. Let's go. So, once again, to discuss some of these videos and music that I dropped over the last 24 hours, let's continue to get more into it. The last video was titled, I Am a Prisoner to Public Perception. Explain. Because, once again, I got the idea of the song title, obviously, from the Weekend song with Lana Del Rey titled Prisoner. And I kept thinking to myself, the last time I heard it a week or two ago, I thinking to myself, because actually I got the idea of it way before I listened to the song, but it reminded me of that song, and I finally listened to it again on Pandora. And here's the thing, because I explained in that video about what that means, being a prisoner to public perception. And all it pretty much means is you're not going to post certain things, talk about certain things, or do certain things, all in the pursuit of, you know, being aware of what the public perception could be of whether people like it, hate it, love it, learn from it, build from it, grow from it. Now, God first, I try what I can to post everything to where people can like it, love it, learn, build, and grow from it. Sometimes I don't care if you hate it because it was the truth, stone cold truth. And sometimes you need the stone cold truth, even if it hurts, for you to help learn, build, and grow. Other times, there's certain issues that, like I said, I wish I had commented on. I actually still have the photos on my phone where I did comment on them with captions, but I just didn't post them yet because I feel like it's not to say it wasn't my area of expertise to comment on. It was just the fact being I was, you gotta say, afraid of the possible backlash I could get from it. But then I'm thinking to myself, again, this is probably one of the most pure godly things you could say about this topic. What do you mean about you're fearful of the backlash you can get from it? Hey, I know that at times it doesn't matter whether it's pure, godly, etc. People are going to, hate it and etc. etc. Now, once again, when I think like that, I hate that because that is me being completely contradictory to what being a true soldier of God is, being a born again Christian is, and being, dare I say, of the world versus set apart. So sometimes I very much hate it when I talk like that, act like that, and don't post certain things because I'm thinking to myself, this could help so many people. Why are you holding back? Just because a few trolls here and there or a bunch of other ignorant people don't get it, are you going to hold the truth back just because of them and their sass? Negative sass, that is. Or are you going to, take what you got, God first push it out and trust in God first to do his work and see where you get with it. Um, and like I say, like I say, 'cause trust me, part of it's self-made stress, and I'm just saying, I love people, I love energy, I love authenticity, I love a lot of things, and I just God first try what I can to project that onto every platform that I'm on the best way I can to help everybody learn, build, and grow. Again, sometimes I don't care what everybody else thinks. I'm just gonna post what I want to post because I gotta take some risks. In the battlefield of life, in the battlefield of the spirituals, sometimes you can't care about what other people think, and you just have to do what you know is put on you by God. And trust me, I do that all the time. It is a 1% where I give a crap and I hold back. Usually it's a 1% where I give a crap and I hold back, and I'm like, this is too deep. This is too whatever. For the most part, I just go out there, push it all out, and let God first be the judge and witness of it. And I'm just saying, trust me, it's almost like putting fear over faith. And that's what I'm going to make another album titled Fear versus Faith because I'm telling you, I hate putting fear first. It's faith first that I have, again, that's garnered me all these blessings over the last few years and even more in the future. Putting faith first, not fear first. And that's what I feel like the prisoner to public perception ideology is. You're putting fear first rather than faith first with knowing, hey, this is something godly, pure, lively, energetic, something that people could really not only help change their minds, but powerfully agree with and could powerfully make a huge global impact and change. Like it's like saying one of the top, quotes that I have is that sometimes what you're afraid to admit could be the same thing that absolutely saves you and sets you free and makes you feel alive and makes you feel like you're finally living with some purpose, integrity, and dignity for once, and so on. But I'm definitely gonna say, past, present, and future, I will again continuously, pray, let God be my judge and witness of everything I do, say, and post, and we're gonna see how we continuously learn, build, and grow with it. I'm again, to an extent, thankful to be a prisoner of public perception at times because, again, it keeps me and keeps a lot of people out of trouble. What that means is out of posting stupid stuff that you might take as a joke, but as I've said to a few of my other friends, just because you take it as a joke doesn't mean everybody else is going to take it as a joke. Some other people could take it way more seriously, and the last thing you want to do is be in that situation where other people take it so seriously where you get in some type of negative trouble depending on the situation and I guess, who's there to be holding you accountable and the punishments and whatever else. But it all depends on stuff like that situation, and who you're answering to and who it affects. For the most part, I just try to God first put out whatever and see how it floats with the world. Because trust me, I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be what's it called? I'm not trying to be a negative friend of the world, which is what a lot of people are. Negative friends of the world. Now, what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is once again, you go along with anything and everything that the world deems as popular, cool, and trendy, just so you can be perceived as, hip, up top and, popular. That's what being a negative friend of the world is. And there's a reason why in the Bible has so many quotes about, being a true Christian, being a true soldier for Christ. The world is going to hate you. There's a reason why that is repeated as many times as it is, because the real world out there, the real dark, scary, twisted, sinful world, in many cases that it is, does not want authenticity. It does not want salvation. It does not want freedom from its own self. It wants corruption, crime, poverty. It wants everybody in a negative slum, and it wants that continuous 1% to stay at that continuous 1%. It doesn't want it to be grown and expanded so more people get more cuts and pieces of the pie and become, again, free, enlightened, and uplifted, and so on. So we got 7 minutes into this. And I'm just, again, trying to preach that to y'all right quick because, again, at times there's a difference between being smart and wise versus purely, being a prisoner of the public perception. There's two differences there. A lot of times, I believe, depending on what it is, I'm very just smart and wise, and I know this is just not what I need to post right now. Other times, I can tell you, I know I need to post this, but I'm just fearful of the backlash that I could possibly get from it. And that's what comes with putting fear first versus faith first. And I'm telling you, I'm going to make a few more albums, with that background to it because I have to / I need to, because I know it's not fully, me making it because I know other people deal with it. It's just I need to make it because I know I have so much to talk about with it and so much to passionately express. And especially if I can put it in a cool vibe, flow, rhythm, melody, tempo, why not? I do music for a reason. So that's the whole, again, ideology with Prisoner. Again, halfway inspired by the Weeknd song Prisoner, and then the other half was inspired by just me and my personal, struggle and battle with posting certain things, doing certain things, and more. Now, I guess you said the next song is titled All People Need Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know when I came up with this like last week, I think, and it's the truest thing. All people need Jesus. One of the top problems we're struggling with in today's society and culture is the lack of people knowing who God is, knowing who Jesus is. One of the top reasons why is because we live in such a fallen society and culture where a lot of people make up everything with facts, make up everything with God, faith, and religion as they go on. And that's just what it is. A lot of people make it all up as they go, and that's one of the top reasons why we have the society that we have. It's like what the Bible says when the Bible literally says, in the last days, they will start calling wrong right and right wrong. When you look at a lot of parts of our society today, that's all they've done is put wrong as right and right as wrong. They think that deplatforming people because they disagree with your opinions or, again, are bluntly saying what's factually correct by biology or whatever the case is, they think deplatforming you is the right thing to do. And that's one of the top reasons why I cannot tell you when this world is going to end, but I'm definitely going to tell you we are definitely living in a very scary time all across the world because so many people are so immersed in double standards, bigotry, biasness, and more. They're just so immersed in it. They are so intolerant of true facts. They're so intolerant of other people's opinions. They're so intolerant of what is concrete. And they want to accept their opinions as facts versus what stone cold concrete. I mean, you can tell some of these people are making their rhetoric up as they go on. You can tell some of these people are making their rhetoric up as they go on, and that's why they can't defend this stuff for a long period of time without consistently lying, because that's all it is. They're lying consistently. You can tell they have to keep on making it up as they go on, because, like I say, you bring up a few stone cold facts, what else can they say then? And that's when they get angry, mad at you, and their little mob, their little angry mob, or their little angry whatever, their little angry base gets up and uproar trying to deplatform you for just, again, basing fact on fact on fact, debunking their fiction, and so on. Dare I say, it's like saying, you want to sell fiction, why don't you get into writing fiction books? I mean, think about it. Fiction TV shows, why not? If you want to, if you want to get into, dare I say, if you want to get into unbiasedly selling fiction, if you want to get into unbiasedly selling fiction and make a good profit off of it, and it be okay with the rest, I want to say with the rest of the world, but I'm not gonna say with the rest of the world. If you want to unbiasedly make fiction, unbiasedly make fiction, and and I'm not gonna say a safe space, but it's just like unbiasedly make fair fiction is a better way of saying. Unbiasedly make fair fiction where it's actually creative and it's actually authentic and genuine, and dare I say it's a outlet for people to vent and more. Just go into making the books, go into making the cartoons, and etc. But the problem is, within the political hemisphere of things and more, people are trying to sell fiction as facts. That's one of the topics of the political hemisphere is divided as it is, because people keep trying to sell fiction as facts. Think about it. They're trying to sell fiction as facts, and it's not. It's just not. And dare I say, that's where it all boils down to. All people need Jesus, ladies and gentlemen. Because think about it, in today's day and age, where in God's name are you going without Jesus? Where are you going? In today's day and age, where are you going without Jesus? Think about it. And so many people, again, they think they know Jesus. They think they know God. They think they know Christianity. They think they know the Bible and religion. But they don't know. Honestly, they don't know anything, really. But again, look at the evidence. Look at the data. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people think they know God. They think they know Jesus. They think they know everything wrong. But they know nothing. They know nothing. It's like what I've debated with my family many times. Literally, people take the Bible, one or two scriptures in there, negatively weaponize it for what they want, versus looking at the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other scriptures that calls you out for your hypocrisy, your sin, your greed, and more. Think about it. A lot of these people, dare I say, some really, really know the Bible, and some just, it happens to be biblical, it just happens to be biblical. But a lot of these people, they negatively weaponize the Bible. They negatively weaponize it to defend their hatred, defend their sin, defend their greed, defend their whatever it is. I'm telling you, it's dark, negatively twisted, disturbing, negatively dark, by the way, and so much more. I mean, it's quite amazing. But indeed, people, that's one of those, you could say, gospel songs that just roots back to all people need Jesus. All people need Jesus. And trust me, I'm a people person. I love people with God first, everything that I got. But I am telling you, when I say that I'm a people person, I love people with everything that I got, I try what I can to, again, not be a prisoner to agreeing with everything you say and being a prisoner to, dare I say, molding myself to your likings just so you can like me. Because, again, that's garbage. Sacrificing your morals, your dignity, your faith just to fit in with this group of bigots who think they know what's going on when they don't, and the evidence, again, rock solidly to the ground roots proves it each and every day. Think about it. So again, got more coming soon. It's me, your boy, man, NJ2TheCity for NJ2TheCity News, explaining the All People Need Jesus song. More coming soon. God bless. Take care.